Good Samaritan Law in India. The role of NSS volunteers in saving lives. The Good Samaritan Law in India is a legal framework designed to encourage bystanders to help accident victims or people in distress without fear of legal complications or harassment. It protects those who voluntarily assist in emergencies from civil or criminal liability. This law is crucial in addressing the reluctance of bystanders to intervene due to the fear of police questioning or court procedures. Key features of the Good Samaritan Law in India. 1. Voluntary assistance. The law recognizes that helping an injured person in an emergency is a voluntary act, not a legal obligation. 2. Protection from legal trouble. Good Samaritans are protected from being forced to reveal their identity unless they choose to, or harassment by police or hospital staff, or legal liability for unintended outcomes while helping the victim. 3. Anonymity. Good Samaritans can choose to remain anonymous and are not required to appear in court or participate in legal proceedings. 4. No detention in hospitals. Hospitals cannot demand payment for treatment from Good Samaritans or detain them for administrative reasons. 5. Guidelines for police and hospitals. The Supreme Court of India mandated guidelines to ensure fair treatment of Good Samaritans. Police are instructed not to question Good Samaritans unnecessarily. Hospitals must provide immediate medical care without delaying treatment due to paperwork. Supreme Court Guidelines. In 2016, the Supreme Court of India approved guidelines proposed by the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways to protect Good Samaritans. These guidelines were based on recommendations by Sevalayafi Foundation, an NGO advocating for road safety. The guidelines emphasize times hospitals and police must treat Good Samaritans respectfully. Times bystanders can opt out of being witnesses in investigations. Times if a Good Samaritan decides to be a witness, they should be treated courteously and called to testify only once. Importance of the law. India has a high rate of road accidents, and the survival chances of victims significantly improve with timely intervention. The Good Samaritan Law encourages people to assist accident victims without fear, helps save lives by reducing response time in emergencies, promotes a culture of compassion and civic responsibility. The Good Samaritan Law is a step toward building a more supportive and empathetic society, where individuals feel empowered to help others in critical moments without fear of legal repercussions. NSS, National Service Scheme, volunteers can actively participate in promoting and implementing the Good Samaritan Law in India. Their involvement aligns with the core objectives of NSS, which focus on community service and social welfare. Here's how NSS volunteers can contribute. Roles of NSS volunteers in promoting the Good Samaritan Law. 1. Awareness campaigns. Educate the public about the Good Samaritan Law, including their rights and responsibilities. Conduct workshops, seminars, and street plays to dispel fears about helping accident victims. Use posters, leaflets, and social media to reach a larger audience. 2. First aid training. Get trained in basic first aid and emergency response techniques. Organize first aid workshops for community members, schools, and colleges to empower them to act in emergencies. 3. Community outreach. Visit rural and urban communities to spread knowledge about the law and the importance of helping accident victims. Collaborate with local authorities, hospitals, and police departments to organize drives on road safety and emergency response. 4. Participation in rescue operations. Assist accident victims during emergencies while ensuring compliance with the Good Samaritan Law. Encourage fellow students and community members to step forward in similar situations. 5. Collaboration with authorities. Partner with local police, hospitals, and NGOs to create a supportive environment for Good Samaritans. Advocate for better infrastructure like ambulances and trauma centers in accident-prone areas. 6. Advocacy in institutions. Promote the inclusion of the Good Samaritan Law in school and college curricula to raise awareness among young people. Organize debates, discussions, and quizzes on the topic during NSS events. 7. Road safety initiatives. Participate in road safety campaigns to reduce the number of accidents. Work with traffic police to educate people about following traffic rules and safe driving practices. Benefits of NSS volunteer involvement. Leadership development. NSS volunteers can develop leadership skills while contributing to a life-saving cause. Social impact. By promoting the Good Samaritan Law, they can help save lives and create a culture of compassion. Recognition. Volunteers gain recognition for their service, which can motivate them and others to engage in community welfare. By being involved in such initiatives, NSS volunteers not only uphold the principles of service and humanity but also inspire others to act selflessly, creating a more caring and responsible society. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more interesting and useful videos.